My name's Alan Bracken, and today I'd like to share some thoughts on motivation, self-motivation. Number one, it's my responsibility to motivate myself. Number two, my thoughts affect how motivated I stay. Number three, motivation leaks down. Number four, it takes being motivated to be successful. And then number five, the more disciplined I stay, the more motivated I am. So, number one, responsibility. It's not someone else's responsibility to remind me to get up and get to work and stay motivated. Nobody called me this morning and said, "Hey, Alan, you better get out of bed. You better do a video today." You know, so sometimes it gets really frustrating when we have people around us that say, "Hey, expect us to motivate them." Well, I can appreciate that motivated people motivate others, obviously, because that's part of what I do for a living now. But I also know in order for us to really be successful, we've got to own it. We can't delegate it. We have to take responsibility for motivating ourselves. We can't delegate or put that off to someone else. It's up to us. So the second thing is, thoughts are so important. My thoughts about myself affect my level of motivation. There's no question about it. When I get by myself and let fear and doubt creep in, my motivation just falls. It really is affected. When I'm around negative people, my motivation level comes down. But when I can think good thoughts, true thoughts, my motivation stays higher. The third thing is, it leaks quick. It really does. This frustrates me, but it seems true in my life. So some observations about motivation leaking down are this for me. Number one, I stay motivated better when I am in my passion zone and my strength zone, doing what I love. I've just experienced that my motivation stays higher. Second observation is, when Amanda and I are really connecting often and well, my motivation stays higher. I feel like I can do more, accomplish more. It gives me energy. Zig Ziglar called that the home court advantage. I think that's so true. The third observation is, when I can keep short accounts and keep conflict resolved, not avoiding conflict, but dealing with conflict, my motivation stays higher. Conflict undealt with is a motivation killer and a drain. The fourth observation is that if I can stay away from people that are like leeches, that are just always needy, draining the life out of me, I can stay more motivated. So the bottom line on that one is this: when I can do what I'm passionate about, what I love, when I can stay connected with Amanda, my wife, and when I can really stay current on my relational accounts, and when I can stay away from leeches, people that are sucking life out of me, I can stay more motivated. The fourth thought on motivation is, it really takes being motivated to be successful. All of us want to be successful. How do we do that? Well, a big key is staying motivated when it's hard, when we don't want to, when we don't feel like it. Staying around positive people is so important, which leads right into number five, and that is discipline. The more disciplined I stay, the more motivated I am. And so when I can follow through on my commitments that I've laid out for my life, even when it's hard, even when I hit a wall, when I don't want to, when I'm up against that barrier, it's that commitment to discipline and pushing through that fuels motivation. It's like throwing more wood on the fire. That's, to me, what self-discipline does for my level of motivation. Abraham Herschel said this: self-respect is the fruit of being disciplined. And I think that's true. So when we can be disciplined, we like ourselves more. I know I feel better about myself. My self-confidence increases when I've been disciplined and followed through on commitments I've made, followed through when it was hard and I didn't want to. I feel at the end of it, I feel better about myself. That motivates me to be successful. So here's the connection between thought 5 and 4. And that's when we're disciplined, we stay more motivated. When we're motivated, we become successful. I know I want success in my life, and I want success for you. Staying motivated is a real key component to success. I hope you enjoyed my thoughts on success. I hope you enjoyed my thoughts on discipline. I hope you enjoyed my thoughts on staying motivated. So I hope you enjoyed my thoughts on self-motivation today. I hope you enjoyed my thoughts today on self-motivation and staying motivated.